Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shadi.
My name is Katie.
And this is Honey Let's Talk.
Where we say
when we talk,
we make it better.
Exactly. So in this channel we share a couple of things. We talk about relationship. If you're single, you're dating, or you just recently got married. If that is you, then this channel is for you.
Exactly. So we've been talking about an interesting topic on signs that you are in a toxic relationship.
Yep. And a couple of weeks we shared two things that I think would benefit you. Just go back on the channel or in the description below, and you'll find those interesting conversations.
Exactly. So today we have a very interesting topic.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about control in a relationship.
Yeah.
Which can make it toxic.
Yeah. Guys, I've really been controlled. I've been controlled
you're taking so much
until
time
now. I've decided to talk about it. Yeah. I know men, we are struggling with relationships. We have been tumekaliwa, tumekontroliwa. We don't even have our own mind.
I don't understand that. Please speak.
We don't even have our own things nowadays. We have to follow what they say. We have to do what they say. We have even to dress the way they want.
Ooh.
And that's what we want to talk about.
Men or women?
Men.
I feel like women are more controlled than women.
No.
Ladies, please comment down below if you think that men are more controlling
You
than
think
women.
you're controlled? Are you controlled?
Yes.
How are you controlled?
You want us to start?
Yes, let's talk about it. How are you controlled?
Like sometimes if I wear a certain dress that you don't like, you will want me to wear the one you want, not the one I want.
That's not control.
Oh, that is control.
No.
I can't decide for myself.
I
You will decide for me.
I admire some things more.
Even if I wear a certain earring that is just, you don't usually like it. Like I won't wear it because you don't like it.
I don't think that is control.
That is control.
No, that's not control.
That's
not control. That is just me saying this is what I like.
Okay.
As your husband. No, as your husband.
You don't even say I prefer.
I say it.
I know.
Inside. I say it. I don't have to say it outside. I just say, I don't like that one. Just.
You say, no, actually wear this one. See, difference. Instead of saying, love, I would actually prefer if you wore this nice, amazing dress instead of this one. See? Very
But still
easy.
you say I'm controlling you. Anyway, guys. So, I feel like there are so many relationships that people are controlled.
Yes.
That the two of you now are in a place whereby you no longer have a life.
Yeah.
You know? You're living one person's life. You know? Like in our relationship, we live her life. Whatever she wants us to do, that's what we do. And sometimes we find ourselves bullying each other. So today we want to talk about control.
Exactly.
What are some of the things that are like benefits of control?
Benefits.
Yeah, let's talk about benefits. There must be things that benefit the other person.
The only benefit will be just for the person who is controlling the relationship. Meaning that if you being the one who usually controls this relationship, you will usually want your opinions.
But no. There's a difference between I lead and I control. I lead.
Sometimes you lead, sometimes you control.
No. I lead in this relationship.
Most times you lead. There are times
you see when you're controlling my meaning. The direction of this conversation. Anyway, so what are some of the benefits? What are some of the things? Why do you think someone wants to control you in a relationship? And if you're dating right now, and maybe you're dating this person, or you're dating this girl, and for you were raised in a certain way, like you are always the center of attention in the family.
Yeah.
Then now you are dating this girl, and they are no longer giving you that. They want to be the center of the relationship.
Yeah, and I think sometimes. Sorry, you are.
It's okay. You want to control even when I pause. Anyway, you're saying?
No, you finish.
I finished. I have even started to finish. That's the level of control that I'm talking about here in this relationship.
Okay, you know the way, you know how great minds think alike? Yeah. There's something you're thinking and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes.
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
So you mean that's what you're thinking?
Well, something else. But almost in that line. So I also think that sometimes psychologically, when a child is brought up on their own, sometimes because of that environment that they are in, the only child, they can become controlling because they've always known that they get what they want and they decide what they want. So sometimes someone can get into the relationship with that you want to now do the same in your relationship.
Everything is mine.
Yeah. Because you've never known, or probably that hasn't been presented to you, that there is someone else that you can share with, or someone else that would have a different opinion than yours. Do you want us to go into opinions?
You want us to go there?
Yes, so that can also lead to someone being controlling, and it can become toxic in the relationship.
Yeah. And the flip side of that story, you might be in a relationship where you grew up with a family, a big family.
Yes.
Okay? Where maybe you are the last born and everybody else was like your big brothers, your big sisters. They will control what you will do. They will control the things you will do, the places you will go, the things you will wear.
Yeah.
And then now you come out of that space and you are starting your own family and you don't want that experience. So you try as much as possible to be in control. Like, no, I can't go through what I went through. And without you knowing, you find yourself now controlling the person you are dating, or controlling the person you got married to, because you don't want to feel what you felt when you are in your family. And it's hard.
Yes.
And sometimes for you might feel like you are leading. You know, there might be there's a thin line between now leading and
controlling. Very thin.
Because sometimes you feel like I was just leading. I made that decision because I felt like it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And I decided to do it.
Yeah.
But the other person might feel like I
wasn't involved.
Yeah, I wasn't involved. Yeah.
I wasn't even asked of anything about the decision that you're making. Yeah.
And it may become now a challenge for the other person. It's not for you. For you, you're okay. You feel like you're in control. You are the one in charge.
Yeah.
But the other person now feels like their ideas are never heard.
Yeah.
Their opinion don't
matter.
And it might not be it doesn't matter to you, but the way they feel, it's the feeling behind that whole thing. You feel
I also
neglected.
I also think sometimes it's through an experience or a circumstance. For example, if probably we were dating and then through the experience of us dating, you realize that you are being controlled a lot.
I was.
So when you get into another relationship, or when someone now gets into another relationship, they want to not feel as they felt when they were in the previous relationship.
Yes.
So you try so hard to be controlling because you don't want the same situation or the same experience to happen to you. And if now that is not dealt with before you get into another relationship, that can lead to another pattern of you now controlling another person.
Yeah.
And that can become very toxic, by the way. Very toxic.
Is that what happened to your previous relationship?
No, I wasn't.
So why
was I even in a relationship? I wasn't in a relationship.
Do you want us to go there?
It was just for 3 months.
Yeah. Were you controlled?
No, I was not controlled. No.
I feel like
it was 3 months.
Really,
I didn't even know
I feel like you really struggled in that relationship. That now you want to compensate here.
No. I am being led. I accept submission is key in this marriage.
Yeah. Let's talk about some submission, because for the issue of controlling might come from a place of a guy feels like you need to submit to me, you know?
Yeah.
It's all my ideas, it's everything me. And they take the idea of submission as a way of...
Yeah, that's true.
It's always me deciding, you know? But when Paul was talking about submission, he was not talking about that. It was not about I come up with an idea and you say yes to it. No, I don't think that was what he was talking about.
Yeah.
I think it's a place of just serving each other, and a place of saying, I know what your role is. Your role is supposed to do this. But in the process, you discuss, you agree on some other things. If we wear something and I don't like it, instead of me just demanding you to do something else, we sit down and discuss and say, okay, the reason why I want you to wear this is because of this and this. Or if I come up with an idea and I want us to do it, I don't plan it. This is what we guys do. We go, we plan, we decide what we will do. Then we come tell you, as a by the way.
It's like an update.
It's just an update. It's not us discussing this. I am planning to buy this car, or I'm planning to buy this laptop, or I'm planning to do this. But by the time I'm telling you, the plan for acquiring that thing is already ongoing.
It's already happened.
So you can't change my mind. It's like, you just agree this is it. But the problem with that comes in when now you come with an idea.
Will you accept it? No, you won't.
No.
See, you won't.
No, I will accept it. I accept your ideas. If they're a good
you
idea.
have to think through it, analyze it.
You have to analyze.
Almost like use a microscope to check whether it's okay or not.
That's the work of a leader.
But you see, Paul also said, submit one to another.
Amen.
As I submit to you, you also submit to me.
Yeah, but I have to check.
You have to be sure.
Yeah, I have to.
But I'm just sure.
I'm just Nini. It's trust, but verify.
So you will keep verifying the trust.
No, I trust. I am just verifying.
No.
If the idea will take us where we want to go. Anyway, so sometimes control. Let's talk about, maybe some of you we are talking about this and you're wondering, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Control can be something like, I want to bully my way and decide everything.
Yeah.
In the relationship. I decide where we go on a date. I decide how much we are spending. I decide what we are doing. And when it is about the other person, I question everything they bring.
Yeah.
I don't want you to question my ideas. I don't want you to question my things. I don't want you to verify my things. But I want to verify your ideas and question your ideas and not agree with what you're doing. And if you go ahead and do it, then it becomes a problem.
And I think sometimes, sorry to just guys here. I remember when we just got married, let me give just a small short story. When we got married.
What did you do?
Listen, when we got married, my husband here, who was a bachelor for probably, not even a bachelor for so long, maybe 2 years, 3 years.
You mean I was married?
No,
I was married before.
As in you were single for probably 2-3 years.
I was single. Single is single. Single is single, not married.
Okay, you are bachelor then.
Yes, when you say bachelor for 2 years, seems like I was married.
Okay, you are bachelor, not married, nothing like that.
Maybe
I think, and maybe this can actually be an experience also for some ladies out there. For a bachelor, probably they are used to a certain way, and I think it's also a single person. It can also be a single lady.
Yeah.
You are used to a certain way of operating. You're used to a certain independence of doing things. And so when we got married with my husband, I realized that he wanted to think things alone, process them alone, get things figure it out on his own. And when I tried to barge in or try to ask those conversations, let's talk about this, it could be, he would respond as, no, I've thought about it. Or, I got this. You don't have to worry about it. And then you give me the end product. So me, I'm here thinking, I want to be in the process with you of the feelings, of the emotions. But then,
I'm trying to
help.
I'm
not even in there.
But I'm trying to help. I don't want you to go through the struggle, the hassle.
But that's not the point of marriage. The point of marriage is that we share in our troubles, we share in our sorrows, we share in our everything. Actually.
But this is not trouble. This is me thinking about it.
About a decision.
Up with an idea, bringing it something nice, and then...
But you see, that decision now you will make, or whatever it is that you'll come up with after thinking alone, because of that mindset that you've created for a while, you will come with that idea, and I won't have so much to say about it. Because you've already, it's like I have finished reading the book, closed it, and thrown it away.
I'll tell you the story.
Yeah.
But I'll summarize.
And I feel like
entire thing to you and in a nice way.
No, but you see, that's not.
I don't want you to go through the boring stuff.
That's not boring. That actually is what
this
I
is
want.
me showing love.
No, it's not you showing love.
Me showing love and helping you out. I don't want you to hustle. I just want to come up with ideas, think about them, bring them on the table, and tell you this is what we're gonna do.
But you see, now that will be a controlled idea, because you will have controlled it in your own way. I will just be the receiver. And I don't think that's the point of a relationship.
I don't think it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. We need that's the thing. The thing is that there are people, because of their personality, that's how you want to operate.
Yes.
But when you're in a relationship with someone, you need to understand that you're not alone.
Yes, exactly.
The relationship involves two people. It will affect two people.
Yeah.
The decisions I make will affect her. The choices I make will affect her. The choices she makes will affect me.
Yeah.
And everything. So when you're in a relationship, one of the things that you need to understand, for you even to have a healthy relationship, is to understand that it's the two of you.
Exactly.
It is okay to think about something, to take time to think about something. But what we advise and recommend people to do is talk about it and say, hey, I'm thinking about this thing.
Yes.
Let me just think about it. I'll come up with an idea, and then I'll come share with you so that we brainstorm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. But don't just think about it without the person knowing that you're actually thinking about it. You know, there are some of you there, you're thinking about buying a car, you just decide, go buy the car.
Because it's the one you like.
Because they're the one you like. And maybe your wife wanted something, a blue color or a white color, and then I buy a green color, and then it becomes a problem.
A head-on collision.
Okay? So it's just a place of saying, I'm thinking about this thing, and you pray for me as I think about it. And when I'm in a good place where I have the idea, because for us guys, we want first to come up with a structure and know where we are going.
Yeah.
And that is okay. But I need to come back and talk to her and tell her, this is the things that I want us to do. Before I commit. Don't go out there and commit and then come back. Because when you come back and she has a different idea, you're like, I've already committed to it. No. Come back before you commit to that thing and then discuss. Tell her, this is what I'm thinking. What are some of the things that you think we should add to this? Okay? And you discuss the situation around it.
Yeah.
And that's now having a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Okay? So the effect of control, or what control does to the other person, there are a couple of things, and we'll talk about them. One, the other person feel like their ideas don't matter.
Exactly.
So they shut down.
They keep quiet.
Or
they go silent.
They don't bring new ideas anymore. And you realize that they no longer challenge you because they decided, whatever you want to do, you just do it. So the first one is they feel that I don't know what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
No? Those kind of,
what's the point of me being in the relationship? Yeah.
Okay. The second thing is they feel like their self-esteem
is crushed.
They no longer have confidence when it comes to idea. Not even in their house, even when they go outside.
Yeah.
And if they go out and somebody agrees to the idea, it somehow get them excited because it's not an environment they are used to. And that's how most people find themselves cheating. You know, I suppress my wife's ideas, and then she goes outside there, and then there's a guy out there who feels like, wow,
they will take
you have amazing ideas, and like, what, that is the idea you want to do. And maybe that guy they don't even care about the idea. They just they care about making her feel nice
and happy.
So it starts drawing her to someone else, or vice versa. It can be me. Maybe I come up with an idea and my wife always say no to my ideas. And then I go out and maybe I'm visiting a friend and I share idea with them and they're like, wow, Yani, that's the best idea I've ever had, Yani. This is it. Yani, go for it. I will support you.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your wife? She doesn't see these ideas. That is a problem.
Yeah.
danger ahead.
It becomes a problem. And I think sometimes also why sometimes also the effects of another person controlling you, or just your partner controlling you, is to not get to a point where you have arguments over just one opinion that probably you've talked about. So if we've had an argument, probably you've given your idea, but then I'm trying my best to give you my side of the story, but you feel like it's like I'm crushing your ego when I'm saying a different opinion. It's like I am not listening to you. It's like I'm not. It's like I'm.
Is this a true story? Are you sharing a true story?
You want us to air our dirty linen out there?
What's dirty? This is what we were.
Yeah.
We decided to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes, if you are in the relationship,
yes,
and I feel like as a lady probably, or even as a man, I know that every time I'll say this idea, or every time I'll sort of like try to give my own opinion or try to give my own idea, it's going nowhere, and it will lead to an argument because of how I can't listen to you. And so it ends up being very toxic in that I will never share anything that is suggested by the person who is controlling me. And it's always them who will win. Even if it's an argument. Like I'll never win, and not even winning. I'll never even try to put out there my what I felt at that time, because I feel like you being the one who controls me in this relationship, you will definitely shut me down. So what do? That crushes, aside from even it crushing my confidence, it crushes my voice. Like it's like I don't have a voice in the relationship anymore because of how you have constantly suppressed me in how you probably answer me, or even just how we try to brainstorm on the ideas. And
sometimes it might not be you are suppressing the person, but you are suppressing their idea.
Exactly. It
may not be you are actually attacking them, but you're attacking the idea, but they feel like
you're attacking
you're always
them.
Attacking me, or attacking my idea, or something like that. What was the solution? So as we think about control and all this stuff, there's some of these things is because of background, some of these things because of situation that people have gone through, some of these things it might be from a place of mentally someone is not okay. So they want to ensure that they are feeling like they're in control. It might be someone self-esteem. They struggle with self-esteem out there. So when they come in their house, they want to compensate that by wanting to do things to feel like they are
the men or the women
in the house. So the solution would be number one, to pray. Praying for each other. Just praying for each other that the two of you will be able to serve one another. Because that's the goal. That's the goal. Submit to one another through serving each other and saying, hey, what is your idea? And it's okay sometimes if somebody has the brilliant idea. It's okay sometimes if somebody said that idea is just it's not working for me. It's okay. But it shouldn't be every single time the idea is not okay. Or every single time it's always your idea. Sometimes you as a guy, you'll come up with a brilliant idea and your wife needs, or your girlfriend needs to support you on that. Sometimes your girlfriend, your wife will come up with a brilliant idea and you as a guy, you need to support them even if it was not your idea. Okay? And that's how now the two of you need to work together to ensure that it is for the sake of the relationship. So in that place, pray for each other. Pray that God will bring a heart of just servanthood heart, so that you can serve one another.
What about when probably the situation has gotten to a point where they're not now talking? Because probably one of them feels every time I talk, like there's no passage, there's no way through this person. I can't convince them, I can't have a conversation without them probably just keep on demeaning me or bullying me or making me feel like I don't matter, or feeling like I don't attack me.
So if you find yourself in such a situation, of which talking usually is
Yeah.
what we recommend people to do. Just talk to each other.
Yeah.
The two of you just sit down and talk.
Mm.
If talking doesn't work, we really highly recommend you guys to always have accountability people.
Yeah.
Accountability partner, a peer group where you can go out and talk together and say, hey, by the way, this thing is really,
this is what is happening.
This is what is happening in our relationship, in our dating, in our marriage. And the two of you, maybe the guy or the lady needs to hear it from another person's perspective. And when you have accountability people, it really helps, because sometimes as a lady, maybe as a guy, I keep telling you something and for you it's like, no, but when you hear it now from another lady, you're like, oh, that's how you see it.
Yeah.
It now makes more sense. And vice versa. To a guy, maybe you as a lady, you've tried telling your guy this, don't do this or do that or nini, don't always say this, or and then they don't listen to you. And then all of a sudden you meet with this guy, when you're talking, they're like, oh, that's how you feel. That's a way that you can solve. If it goes to certain extremes, we recommend people to do therapy.
Exactly.
Find professional counseling.
Yeah.
Go to a professional counselor. Spend 2-3 sessions. You don't have even to do 10 sessions. You can do even 2-3 sessions. Talk about that, because sometimes control comes from something that is deeper.
Yeah.
It's not even about that person.
Yeah.
It might be a psychological thing. It might be deeper from a background, family thing. It might be somebody went through a rough childhood, so it's coming out right now. Maybe they're having a rough time at work, so it's coming out right now. Maybe they were bullied in school.
Yeah.
So they don't want to be bullied again.
And they bully someone else.
And then they bully someone else, and the cycle continues.
Yeah.
So find professional counseling. Yeah, so those are some of the things that we recommend you to do. So first, pray about it.
Yes.
Figure it out, the two of you. Talk about it. Find accountability people. Talk about it. Share about it. And then if it's to the extreme, find professional counseling. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching.
We really appreciate you watching our channel and just being able to be part of this family. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to share, like, comment, let us know probably how you've handled probably a controlling relationship or someone who needs this. Please share with them this video.